Hello everyone, this is Fred Keel. I'm a comic book writer and artist from Dallas, Texas. It has been quite some time since I did my last video. I actually did one video to basically kind of do a little quick recap of what I did during the Dallas Comic Show, which was done basically the week right before Thanksgiving of 2024. And right now here we are here on Friday, December the 13th of 2024. And I do have actually one more show I'm going to be doing to wrap up this year. I know I said before previously that the Dallas Comic Show holiday special was going to be my final show. However, Mr. Mark Walters, who is the showrunner of Dallas Comic Show, he actually, I did get a chance to talk to him right before the show was over for Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. And he explained to me that they're going to have just one more show for December, and it's going to be called the Dallas Comic Show Day of Cheer, which is going to be just a one-day show. It's going to be on Saturday, December the 21st, and it's just a one-day only show. It's not going to be like a two-day convention where we set up on Friday, and then we try to do a really long show on Saturday, and then do kind of like a 12 to 4 show on Sunday. Instead, it's just going to be just a one-day show from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And to my knowledge, it's going to be taking place in the downstairs food court of the Vista Shopping Center, which is kind of similar to where we were previously from when we did the show previously back during the spring and the fall time. So it's going to be interesting trying to go back to that location. But what's even more interesting is that we're going to actually have 4 different artists who at one time or another are currently working for Antarctic Press. So, I mean, aside from myself, we're also going to have Mr. Ben Dunn, who is the founder and publisher of Antarctic Press. He's going to be there during the show. We're also going to have Mr. Terry Parr. He's actually a splash page artist. He's worked on a few pinups. And he's also worked on a few titles where he actually did the interior artwork for an actual story that was used for both Ninja High School. He's worked on a few splash pages for Penguina and Planet Comics, and he was recently announced as the new interior artist who's going to be working on the future titles for Tomorrow Girl, which he's a super awesome guy. He's a very talented artist, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with. But he's also going to be there as well. And then finally, we're going to have Mr. Sam De La Rosa. Now, he's actually a local comic book artist. He's actually both an interior artist and an inker that's worked mostly for Marvel Comics. He worked on some of the titles for Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Unlimited, and he also worked on I believe it's the 5-issue limited series of Venom Lethal Protector, issues 1 through 5, that actually became the basis for the Venom motion pictures with Tom Hardy. So he worked on as the interior artist and basically the person who helped out with the layouts for the Venom Lethal Protector series. So I've actually known the guy for some time. Don't necessarily know him personally, but I've actually met him at conventions on more than one different occasion. And he's very nice, very outgoing, and he actually worked on a run of Warrior Nun Ariala. Now, this actually was not the one that Mr. Ben Dunn worked on. This actually was the one that Mr. Brian Denham, who is now the editor-in-chief of Antarctic Press, he worked on Warrior Nun, and Mr. Sam De La Rosa worked on the inks for that run. So you've got a total of 4 different artists who at one time or another, or are currently still working for Antarctic Press, who are going to be at this one show. So if you are planning to attend, like I said, it's going to be a free event. It's going to take place in the downstairs food court of the Vista Shopping Center, which is in Lewisville, Texas. Now, I'll leave more information about it in the comments below. But if you'd like to know more information, make sure you can go to www.dallascomicshow, all lowercase, all one word, dallascomicshow.com. Now, like I said, that will be my final show of the year, and if you guys get a chance to, I'd love for you guys to come out and come see us, and definitely come see me if you can. There were quite a few people I know of who picked up copies of, I believe it's Penguina issue number 1, that actually does include a few splash pages, as well as an actual original story that was written by Mr. Ben Dunn. So if you had a chance to pick up this title when you saw me at the last Dallas Comic Show, I'd recommend that you come to this one because you can also get it triple signed, because both myself, like I said, Mr. Ben Dunn will be there, and also Terry Parr, who worked on one of the splash pages, will be there as well. And this will be a good opportunity for you to get your books triple signed by all three of us. So anyway, but there's also, what I'm also going to be doing is promoting what became, I believe it's last year's, it was the Antarctic Press Superverse Festiva Special. Now, this actually was a collection of original short stories as well as pinups that were featured that sort of like a Christmas holiday themed special that was done exclusively for Antarctic Press. It was initially supposed to come out back in, I want to say back in 2023, but it didn't actually officially get released until the year of 2024 at the very beginning, back in early January, which is this year. So there were I was trying to really promote this the last time I did Dallas Comic Show back in 2023. So it unfortunately just did not get released in time. So I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware that if you do come, I will definitely have copies available of both my my pinup and splash page, but I'll also have a limited run of copies of the Superverse Festiva Special with me as well. And that would be a great opportunity for you to get it both signed by both myself as well as Mr. Ben Dunn, the founder and publisher of Antarctic Press. Like I said, this will be my last show of 2024. So if you guys are able to, if you live anywhere near the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, definitely come out to this show. I want this to be a fun show for everyone. I know that we have a lot of people that are actually traveling to come see this show, that are actually going to be guests at the show. And I definitely want to make sure this can be just a really good show that we can put on for everyone that's a fan of comic books and pop culture. But I also just want to make sure this could be a really good opportunity for those to come see us right before the Christmas holiday. So if you live anywhere near Dallas and Fort Worth, definitely come to this show. We'd love to have you come out there. Now, there really hasn't been anything more recent that's come out as far as like new titles that I've picked up. I've mostly, pretty much nothing's been happening lately. I mostly have been trying to make sure I could save up and try to utilize my efforts to be able to help out with a special play, or basically a presentation that's been put together by my church. So for those of you who don't know, I am a devout Christian. I go to church on Sunday, and we put together every single year what's called the Gift of Christmas. It's both a musical, it's a holiday special, it's a stage play where we combine certain different Christmas songs and try to make sure we can roll it all together into a play that's shown in our sanctuary every Christmas. We've done a total of roughly about maybe, I think this year we're doing about 17 different shows this year. So 17 different shows. We're almost at the halfway point as far as the shows are concerned. I know that they've been doing these pretty much like on the weekends, like 3 shows a day. And then usually like on a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, they'll just do like maybe just 1 or 2 shows per day. So like they'll do like one at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they'll do the next one around 7:30 in the evening. So I've been very heavily involved in that just because it's a great serving opportunity for someone like me in the church. But it's also, we try to utilize it in such a way to make sure we can share the gospel with everyone. So if you're someone who maybe you're a devout Catholic or Protestant, if you've been raised in the church your whole life, if you know anything about Prestonwood Baptist Church, definitely come out and come see it. Like I said, I think we're kind of at the halfway point. I think most of the shows are sold out, but there may still be some tickets left for what's going to happen as far as the shows for both December 13th as well as December the 14th, which is this weekend. You can probably go to Prestonwood's website. It's prestonwood.org, and you can just find more information there. Like I said, I've been helping to usher during those services, and we've had a great turnout with every service, and we've also had some very good we've had some very good, important decisions being made in which people have come forward to accept Christ, which is a huge part of what it is with our church. We try to make sure we can share the gospel and see changes in people's lives where people either come forward to accept Christ, people that want to join the church, people that want to get baptized, and so on and so forth. So it's definitely a great ministry that I'm glad to be blessed to be a part of. And like I said before, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, go to Prestonwood's website and see if you can come to the Gift of Christmas this year. As far as everything else is concerned, like I said, there's been no additional events that have been happening. The only thing I would say is that as of this moment in time, I am engaged. I actually proposed to my girlfriend, Dorothy, this past weekend on December the 7th. I have proposed to her before in times past, but this is one of those circumstances where I really just want to take it to heart. We actually recently had a chance to talk to one of our ministers at the church to explain how serious we were about this, and to also make sure we can see what our options are as far as getting involved in a premarital counseling course, so we know exactly what we're up against before we get ready to say I do. But Dorothy is a very sweet young lady, and I'm very grateful to have her in my life. She's definitely been a godsend, and I'm definitely looking forward to spending the rest of my life with her. But aside from that, you guys, I don't really have anything new to report or anything else to share with you guys. But like I said before, I mean, if you get a chance, like I said, the Gift of Christmas and the Dallas Comic Show coming up pretty soon is Dallas Comic Show, December 21st of 2023. 2024. And again, it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the lower level food courts of the Vista Shopping Center. And like I said, definitely come out and come see me. Come see Mr. Ben Dunn and all the other special guests that will be in attendance. And like I said, if you get a chance to see the Gift of Christmas this year, definitely come see it. We'd love to have you there. And like I said, check their website and see if they have tickets available. They may be sold out, but at the same time, it's worth checking. But at the same time, you guys, I'll be doing one more video to, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing just one more video to do kind of like a quick recap of the Dallas Comic Show, Day of Cheer on December the 21st. And then after that, I'm pretty much going to be trying to distance myself from doing any more videos for the year. And then I'll start fresh again starting in January of 2025. But in the meantime, I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you all so much for supporting this channel and watching my channel. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you can. And I'll definitely make sure I can try to provide more content as the year goes into 2025. But so again, thank you guys so much for your time. May God bless you and keep you. And if you don't hear from me again, have a Merry Christmas. Y'all take care. Bye.